Wow, that's bad. Anyway, welcome to the first ever podcast of Cougar Talk, brought to you by McLean County Sports Network. I'm here with a great friend, Jared Darnell. How are you, Jared?
I'm doing good.
Good. This is going to be a new segment McLean County Sports Network is bringing to you this year. Eventually, we're going to tell everybody about it live, but until we get good at it, we're not going to tell you. All right? Well, our first topic that we're going to talk about today is McLean County football. McLean County football did really good against Apollo last week, winning 13-7. Jared, do you think Cougar football will be good this year?
Yeah, they've been improving every year since Coach Wagner's got here, so there's no reason that should stop. I think they'll do pretty good.
Mm-hmm. Well, last week in the scrimmage, we had A.J. Klein threw our only 2 touchdown passes, if Trevor Turley told me correctly. Do you think he should be the starting QB?
Sure. He can throw 2 TD passes. Yeah.
But he only played 3 plays, though.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
And his 2 touchdown passes were to the actual starting quarterback, Trevor Turley.
Maybe they should just switch that up then. If you can do that in 3 plays, then think about what you could do in a full game.
It'd be amazing. And then we have Bryson Parker back there, ready to run over anybody. I don't think I've ever seen a person actually stop Bryson Parker by themselves.
Me either.
He's just like a freight train is what he is. I remember Emmitt Smith. No, I don't remember Emmitt Smith because I wasn't live. But watching footage of Emmitt Smith, it looks just, he emulates Emmitt Smith. Bryson Parker does, you know. Just runs people flat over. Well, let's move on to volleyball. Volleyball's on a 2-game tear here, winning a scrimmage against Ohio County, and the other night, Tuesday night, they won against who did they play? Webster County.
Head's itching.
Your head's itching?
Yeah.
Well, that's rather unfortunate.
Yeah. Go on. Sorry.
Well, we only got 2 seniors on the volleyball team this year. That'd be Savannah DeYoung and Haley Howe. But they got a bunch of juniors. Do you think that might hurt them with only being 2 seniors on the team? With the senior leaders?
I mean, maybe. I don't know. How many seniors did they lose last year?
I think
Serenity.
Yeah, Serenity's all they lost.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
That might still be pretty good then.
I'm just worried about the leadership factor towards mid-season. Do you think that the Lady Cougars can handle it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're a pretty mature team, especially for McLean County.
If you watched any of our broadcasts last year, you know that Jared only says, like, yeah and no in the middle of things. We're working on him this year. Right, Jared?
Yeah.
See what I mean? At least he added in a head nod.
Yeah.
All right, let's move on to soccer.
Oh.
Tuesday night, the girls got completely destroyed by Ohio County, losing 10-0. And tonight, they play Muhlenberg County Mustangs, a district rival. Jared, me and you are actually doing the clock and announcing that game.
This ought to be good.
This ought to be hilarious.
We know nothing about soccer.
Absolutely nothing. Jared's been playing an app on his phone all day, so we can learn a little bit.
Yeah.
All we know is that we stop the clock when the ref does this number. That's all we know. Could get a little dangerous. But there's 8 more games. After you watch this podcast, come watch one of the games. You're sure to get a laugh. All right. Do you think the girls' soccer team can win this year?
I don't know. I haven't really watched them that much. But I've heard talk today that they could probably – it's going to be a really close game between them and Muhlenberg tonight. But I haven't really watched them enough to tell. I'm going to have to start going to more games.
Mm-hmm. We'll be going to 8 more this year.
Bound to screw up somewhere. We can't. Oh, I'm so nervous about this clock thing.
I mean,
I don't like people getting mad at me.
What are they going to do? We're not getting paid.
Yeah.
They say you get what you pay for. If they're not paying for it, they ain't getting good work.
All right.
All we get is a free cheeseburger. That's it.
Really?
Yeah, and free admission.
That's pretty good. I like cheeseburgers.
I like Sunkist. All right, that brings us to our independent random talk of the day, which will be Random Cougar Talk. See how we just added random on that? Anyway, will be the Ryan Lochte story. As most of you know, they found that his story was a fabrication. But do we still believe that? I saw security footage, so yes, I believe it. So, Jared, why would the Americans lie about it?
Well, I heard something last night that maybe something happened that they would be embarrassed about, so maybe they were trying to make up a story to where it didn't make them seem like, the bad guys or anything. That could have been what happened. They did something they shouldn't have and was trying to cover it up by putting it back on the Rio.
If we could show you a video that was not copyrighted by ESPN, we would. That it's an actual footage of what happened at the gas station that I saw at least 15 minutes ago. It's a video of Ryan Lochte actually pushing down a bathroom door.
He pushed a bathroom door down?
Yeah, and then he was confronted by an armed security guard.
Wow.
That's what actually happened. I was going to see if you knew.
No, I had no idea.
I didn't know that until 15 minutes ago. I should have told you. But anyway, now let's move on to the track and field. Women sweep the 100-meter hurdles last night. Jared, does that show that our women are natural superior athletes than the rest of the world?
Yeah, I guess. Yeah. Yeah.
And we're currently winning by 93 to 54 in the medal count.
Yeah, I think so. It's a lot.
It is a whole lot.
Thank you, Phelps.
Thank you, Phelps. As we know, this was Phelps' last year. How do you feel about that, Jared?
Yeah, way to go out. I mean, went out on top.
His farewell tour should have been him swimming all the way back to Baltimore.
Yeah.
He could do it in a solid 3 hours. Write that down. Actually, don't write that down. That's probably wrong.
Yeah. That's a long way.
It's a very long way.
Yeah.
All right, so we're running out of things to talk about. This was our very first Cougar Talk with McLean County Sports Network. I'm Cameron Edwards.
I'm Jared Darnell.